Scott Tiffany, MinnesotaHockeyMagazine.com. I'm here with John Hanke. John, you lived in the house right there, and my understanding is all you guys, this was your home rink growing up.
Yep.
So why don't you introduce your fellow Elk River players here?
I would be glad to. On my left is Jerry Grupner, and we have Lance Lindberg and Doug Dewar. All of us played down here after school and in the evening with various community members, so this was the center of Elk River hockey for many years. All of us have shoveled that rink for many times by hand, and they used to flood the rink by tapping into an artesian well over on the right side of the rink, and we had to go down about 10 feet, hook up these big canvas hoses, and then flood the rink. Old fire hoses, and that was one of the coldest things that we ever did.
2-hour shifts.
Walt Schumacher was the original coach, and then Chuck Anderson came in 1959, and I think he really did a lot to start Elk River hockey way back when. He was down here in the nights flooding the rink, taking us to different venues, and so we just have, I think, tremendous memories of playing hockey.
Never a bad one.
Yes.
So as far as the artesian well, you guys would literally stick a fire hose to an artesian well,
Yep.
and then you would flood this whole park area.
Yep.
We'd start flooding and we never quit. Teams of two would keep shifting every 2 hours. And I used to watch.
Thank you, Lance.
And now my understanding is the boards were not like today where they're horizontal; they were vertical. Is that right?
Yes.
And there was no give to them, and taking your life in your own hands if you were next to the boards, because you might come away injured. The puck would never come off directly, and it would go, who knows what direction it would go, because the boards are so rough.
Yeah, you could never clear behind the net.
No.
It might come out in front of the net.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for your time and the history and the memories of. So this park, people have been for over 50 years. You guys have been up here skating.
In the late 50s, yes.
And there was a lot going on before that. It was flooded all the time.
In the early 20s.
Yeah, they played football, track.
This was a natural stadium formed by a glacier, and they had to pump out and get rid of some of the water, and they played baseball down here, hockey, football, ran track. This was quite a place.
Park and Rec right here.
Yeah, the whole program.
Well, I just thank you so much for all the history of the Elk River. As far as with this.
It's not the pit; it's the stadium.
Hanke Stadium.
I like it. Hanke Stadium.
Stadium.
Scott Tiffany reporting live from Hanke Stadium.
There you go.